Mabuhay everyone, and today we have the Chery Tiggo 8 Pro PHEV, and I think it's one of the better and more exciting cars that have been launched this year. Why? That's what we're here to find out. If the front looks familiar, that's because it is. Chery has adopted this front fascia to most of the Tiggo Pro lineups. You can see it in the Tiggo 7 Pro and even the Tiggo 2 Pro. So what you can see here is that it has dual LED headlights. There are no fog lights. I'm not sure why, but it doesn't get any. The thing that really draws you in though is this very big and imposing grille. I think even if it has a lot of chrome on it, it doesn't look that bad, even if I really don't like chrome. Over here at the side, you have 18-inch alloy wheels, turn light indicators here by the mirrors, and you have more chrome accents here, starting here by the windows, and here at the lower part of the door. Onwards to the rear. Over at the rear, you get LED taillights, a spoiler with a third brake light, and you can see the shark fin antenna up there. There's a very big Chery badge over here, but unfortunately, the only thing I don't like about the exterior has to be the faux exhaust pipes because they're not real, they're not functioning, they're covered. It's not that noticeable in the Chery Tiggo 8 Pro, but I really wish that they were real. Now let's check the inside. Now that we're inside the Chery Tiggo 8 Pro PHEV, I can say that they really made an effort to make it feel upscale and premium. You have a lot of soft touch material everywhere. But in front of me, you have two 12.3-inch LCD screens. Over here is the instrument cluster that houses all the relevant vehicle information. You can change it from fuel economy, hybrid information, tire pressures, there's even a compass. Over on the right side, you have the screen that's for the infotainment. It's a touchscreen, and you can also control it with the physical buttons down here. Unfortunately, there is no Android Auto, it only has Apple CarPlay. This screen powers a 8-speaker Sony sound system. Here at the bottom part is what I think the most impressive feature of the interior is the dual automatic climate control system. You have these buttons here that you can press to change the settings, and physical buttons for the temperature and the fan. Down here is your gear lever, your hazard lights, handbrake, and the auto hold button. To the left side is your start stop button, and on the right side you can change the vehicle drive mode between normal and sport. But here, let's focus here on this side. You have the buttons for EV and HEV mode, between full electric mode or the hybrid electric mode. And you can also press this button to turn on the 360-degree view camera, and this button for vehicle settings. There's a slot here for cards, maybe a small wallet and your phone, two cup holders, and inside this cubbyhole actually is a cooled cubbyhole system. So if you have drinks, you can put it inside and keep it cold. Here in the second row, apart from the two air conditioning vents down here, below that is a USB charging port, and here is a center armrest with two cup holders. And above me is the big panoramic sunroof. In terms of the third row, there's enough space. I fit there, not much of a struggle. But if you need more space, you can slide these second row seats forward. In terms of amenities, you have a cup holder, cubby holes, and even a 12-volt socket. Under the hood is a 1.5-liter gasoline engine that's paired with two electric motors. It puts out 320 horsepower combined and a combined torque of 545 Newton meters. If you think about those numbers, it's actually a lot, considering most of its diesel competitors only average around 200 horsepower and 500 Newton meters. So the combined electric energy and gasoline energy gives the Tiggo 8 Pro PHEV a lot of power. So now let's move on to the driving. Right now we're in hybrid electric mode, which means it's switching between the gasoline engine and the hybrid electric battery. And I have to say that Chery have done a really good job of making you not really feel the switching. You can hear it, but feeling it, not really. There's no lag, there's no dip in power, no sudden jolt or anything, so that's good. However, because it is quiet, I can hear more of the road noise. And I was quite surprised that it's not as refined as I want it to be in terms of road noise. And I can also feel a lot of the bumps in the steering wheel. It's not a bad thing, but it's not necessarily a good thing either, considering you're paying 2 million plus pesos for something like this. Also, I have to comment a little bit on the ride. It's a little harsh and bouncy, and while that's not really an uncomfortable feeling, I would have expected it to be better because it's not pickup based compared to most of its competitors. Just a little bit more and it would have been really comfortable. But other than that, I have no complaints. It's easy to drive, the steering is very light, the power is there when you need it, which is of course the most important thing considering that it has the benefit of two electric motors. But another thing I have to complain about though, actually, before I forget, is the fuel consumption. Surprisingly, on the highway, on the way here, I was averaging at best 9.5 kilometers per liter, which I found to be strange. But then at least while I was on the highway, I was able to charge the electric battery, which I can switch to at any time if I want to. Speaking of the electric battery, they say at full charge, you can drive the Tiggo 8 Pro PHEV a total range of around 80 to 95 kilometers, which is not bad. So think about it. If you fully charged it overnight and you're gonna use it around the city, you should be able to get through the day without having to recharge it anymore. So how much does this all cost? Well, the Chery Tiggo 8 Pro PHEV retails for 2.4 million pesos. That is a lot of money. However, you're thinking about the environment when you're buying something like this, not to mention saving you a few pesos every time you fuel up. And lastly, Chery gives the Tiggo 8 Pro a very healthy amount of warranty coverage. The car itself, including the engine, comes with a 7-year, 200,000 kilometer warranty, but if you get the PHEV, which is this one, it comes with an 8-year or 150,000 kilometer battery warranty, which is a lot. That's 2 warranties for 1 car. Should you get one? That's entirely up to you. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel below, and also don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. This has been Pablo Salapantan of Yugo Auto. Paalam. Hello everyone, Pablo here of Yugo Auto. Now if you want to know more about the car you just watched, please scan the QR code over here. And also please don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter as well. Once again, thank you for watching. Paalam!